What I love about design is how emotional it can be. I think the best spaces have an emotive quality that you really can experience. Hey, I'm Colin King here in my live-work loft in Tribeca. When I first saw the space, I knew it would be a real challenge. I was very intimidated by its size. I was unsure how to make it cozy and feel like home. But like my grandfather said, in order to have things you've never had, you have to do things you've never done. Come on, let me show you. When I first saw the apartment, I fell in love with the bones, but I knew I needed to make it my own. This is the entrance. It's an elevator. It comes right up to the apartment. It is something I only dreamed of as a kid and couldn't imagine this being my space. So you may or may not have noticed yet, but beige is my favorite color. Some of my friends actually joke that I dream in 50 shades of brown. It's funny though, the color of the walls were really informed by the floors. The floors were the first thing we did. They were dark and shiny. I stripped them. What was revealed were these beautiful original pine floors, and I wanted to keep the natural color. And now they've even opened up the space more. Welcome to my office. So the central architectural feature of this room are these doors. I really wanted to keep the natural light coming in to keep it nice, light, and airy. This space to me is an incubator for ideas. I really wanted to surround myself with books, images, inspirations that I love. Anchoring the entire space is this 18th century baroque table I found at one of my favorite galleries, Deanston Daughter. And to complement the table, I designed these custom bookshelves to house my many books, and believe it or not, this is just half of my collection. In a lot of my spaces, I love to play with scale, so I added this Akari lantern by Noguchi. But also to soften the space, I went with an oversized shearling chair. It's actually called the Tired Man chair, and I love to just curl up and read a book there. And right off my office is the primary bedroom. I've always loved a dark bedroom, and I think the first thing that stands out to people is the color, called deep reddish-brown by Farrow & Ball. Unintentionally mixed with the paneling, it almost feels like I'm in a sauna, but I do really love it here. In addition to a dark bedroom, I love a low bed. I just love having a lot of space between me and the ceiling. It's another way for these small rooms to feel bigger. So another one of the benefits about keeping this room dark and cavernous is just the dramatic transition of walking into my living room. The one factor that sold me on the apartment was all this natural light. It's the first thing that you notice when walking in, and it's so rare to find in New York City apartments. To keep it light, we kept it beige. I tried countless colors in here, but really this color was the only one that could absorb all the red that was reflected from the buildings around me. I wanted to start with a quite dramatic piece. This daybed is 12 feet long, and it's just like a beautiful anchoring piece to the room. So I chose to place the sofa here because it faces north and it has constant light. Of course it's beige because it just acts like a beautiful canvas for the rest of the pieces in the space. Undeniably, there's a large dramatic tree to my right. And in fact, it's not a tree, it's a branch. There's actually just a bunch of sandbags holding that branch in place. So wherever I'm working, I really love to find local flea markets and hunt for treasures. This one I found in Pasadena. It's an 18th century colonial cabinet. I actually love to put some rocks in there for my travels. Designing this apartment, I learned so much through trial and error, but ultimately, it's a representation of me, my work, and the things that bring me joy. Thanks for taking the tour.
Before you go, let us know if you enjoyed this video. Drop a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exclusive tours.